I'm not going out of my way to cause mess. The mess comes, and I will respond how I respond. Period. I will not intentionally do something.
I will.
That, on the other hand, is the intentional shit.
I mean, what's a Snapchat here and there? No, not to that person. Gross. To the other person.
Well, welcome back to Petty Polar.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, guys.
Woo!
I'm Keenan.
I'm BJ.
I'm Don.
And of course, this is Petty Polars. That is PETTYPOLLERS. Except for on our TikTok, it's PETTYPOLLER.
Hey, Polar.
I'm internally screaming because you spelled that so incredibly slow.
Yeah.
It's because I'm so excited about it.
It's after 5 p.m. The TikTok manager's officially on vacation, on holiday break.
What's the work?
The work? TikTok?
Mm-hmm.
The work for what?
The work that was done in the span
TikTok
of...
is up.
TikTok is up.
Yeah, we had onboarding paperwork that took a lot of time.
Not
We had to clear background check. We had to have creative brainstorming with me and my team. It was a project. We really are proud of the work we did.
Was a project onboarding? Was a project?
Someone onboarding, then we had a project. The first TikTok up.
Okay.
Like it was at least a month and a half of just like brainstorming and meeting, graphic design
Meetings?
Yes.
What meetings? With who?
My team.
Who's your team?
The TikTok team.
I'm genuinely interested. Do you have names?
You can have come meet them after I'm off on vacation, which I started already.
Okay.
After, the TikTok manager on vacation. The talent Dawn is not on vacation. The TikTok manager is though.
Okay,
Where's
so
your
when is your
TikTok?
vacation over?
So we have a holiday season. So we have TikTok. Wow, vacation through Thanksgiving, through Christmas, New Year's, my birthday, Martin Luther King Day, President's Day, Flag Day, Veteran. I think I'm coming back in after Memorial Day.
So you're on break for 6 months.
Oh, that's Juneteenth. Oof, come back Memorial Day. Ooh, let's July. I'll be back with July because I'm coming July 4th.
So you're gonna be
July is when I'm collecting the top.
So you're gonna be on break 7 to 8 months.
They will sign my contract.
What contract?
The contract I have to TikTok manager. That's somebody he's bringing up that I can't resign from. So.
Okay.
Look at those effects.
Not this bad lighting.
We thought it would really accentuate my face from the back. Really
No one can see it from the back.
great as we wanted to. My face is not that great, so we wanted to change from talent Dawn versus TikTok. A separation.
I don't. I actually.
Me and the team decided to do that.
What team?
Do you want me to be TikTok manager?
I didn't say that. I just want to know what the team
then
was.
don't worry about the team.
Wait, why?
Don't worry about the team.
Then why?
Don't worry about the team.
But I'm more.
Don't worry about the team.
I just want to know.
So anyway, guys.
And that's what we had Thanksgiving.
This week's topic is Thanksgiving.
That was
Yay!
what thing being a family fighting.
It's a hand on the shoulder that got me. Okay.
With Thanksgiving, there's a lot of emotion, there's a lot of food, and there is a lot of political recoil, usually. And so, with that, let's go ahead and start. Have you guys ever gotten to a good old Thanksgiving, squabble with a family member?
No. But to be... Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
But to be fair, I cut off most of my family, and the family that I do like are bad bitches, and I live to see them. And I also haven't been home in 5 years, so...
Okay.
Yeah.
Come through.
That would help.
What about you?
squabbling.
The only time it's not really a squabble, but it is a funny story that had a disagreement. I was a teenager, and that year my family just happened to be hosting Thanksgiving. Hosting?
Come on, hosting. Doors open, Papa are where? To the right.
Oh my God! They were hosting Thanksgiving at our house, and I guess I was feeling my oats because we had tons of people there. I don't even know how we got that many people in our house, but And I was fulfilling my oats, and I decided to throw my mom a little shade.
Ooh,
and so
not your mom.
I know.
Oh, see, you really thought you were trying it.
I thought it was
out of everybody to try. I wouldn't try your mom or your dad.
or
I would shut that down. I was like, I would rather go home. I'll walk home. Bye, y'all. I'm not gonna try y'all today. They can read. I know the stories. They both can read.
Damn. Jesus Christ. That's probably why I'm. Woo! But anyway, they can read down. So I tried to throw my mom some slight shade in front of everyone. My mom was like, you know, you know what? That's fine. Go wash the dishes. I'm like, okay, me stumping upstairs. But my family for Thanksgiving don't believe in plastic or paper plates or anywhere. So I go upstairs with the literally mountain of just dirty dishes and everything. And she thought, oh, by the way, can you make sure you put all the food away too? Ooh. And it was like potluck style, so there was shit. Oh my God.
You had to remove it from like different containers, put it in containers.
It took me hours to get that done. And one of her, that's the last time I shitted my mom on any holiday. I was like, she didn't go off on me, she didn't whip me or nothing. She's like, just go wash the dishes. I expect the dishes to be washed. I was like, oh. People going home, I'm still like, can I restart this water? Damn. I was
You were bold, because I would not try that.
I've never personally like had like a Thanksgiving squabble, but that's only because I moved away before I got like my balls or whatever. Because honestly,
before they descended.
Come on, drop down. Get your ego alone.
Hey.
Drop down. Get your ego. You just walk. You got that stuff.
If I had like gone to another Thanksgiving or whatever, it would have been me and Linda Faye. That's my aunt, and honestly,
Linda Faye.
Like that bitch, she could have said one thing like, "Oh, I saw you reposting your pictures or whatever," and I was like, "Okay, but post your man." Okay, but post your kids that are out of jail. Okay. Post that woman that somebody saw you in the bed with.
Linda May.
We've been talking. It's Linda Faye.
Oh, Linda Faye, mama. Yeah, you all.
She gets on my entire nerves. Like,
that's why my friends are fall on Thanksgiving. They fall at funerals and stuff, you know. A better place to fight.
Yeah. I feel like that's more.
I don't know why. Ground. That's so funny.
The spirit possesses you.
I don't know why, because you have Jackie, and Jackie has done it.
Do you have any Jackie Thanksgiving stories?
Actually, no, I never did. I never had Thanksgiving with my cousin Jackie.
You're out there, Jackie. I love you.
For all y'all who don't know, this kind of coming out of context. Everybody has a black sheep in the family, and Jackie is my black sheep. Everyone, I can't even say shade because everyone in my family knows this. There's just no discussion. Across the board, we all know what that tea is. The only person who seems to think that way is Jackie, but I think deep down she knows. But no, I actually don't have any wild Thanksgiving stories with Jackie.
That's wild.
I actually think the thing is, if I had Thanksgiving with Jackie, assuming that I did, that would have happened at my grandmother's house. And there's a handful of people that my cousin Jackie does not try. Yeah. It's my grandmother and my Uncle Tommy. Both of them, may they rest in peace. Yeah, she didn't try that.
That makes sense.
What's the best Thanksgiving memory that you have?
Okay, well, it's like nothing extravagant, but we used to, because my family, both my sides of family, to live close-ish together, like a 30-minute car ride. So we'd go to like my mom's side first, and she used to like bland and boring. I'm like, really gotta be here and say hi to these folks. And then we go to my nana's house, my dad's. So I'm like, it's a party, it's a party, it's a party. We're like, hey, are we leaving soon? Then I go to be served. Are we like? Can I put my coat on? No. Okay. I'll sit here and play with the boys.
Great.
Not the boys. I'm screaming.
How about you, Keena?
Honestly, there's just so many, because when I was growing up, both sides of my family are quite big, so it was honestly like having Thanksgiving at one of their places, at one of my grandmother's places, because I was over my religious grandmother's house. That was just fun, because there was a lot of cousins of varying ages, but the group that I grew up with, we're all the same age, so we'll just be running, well, not running around from my grandma's house, and it's cold in Indiana, so, but we'll just be like loud in the back room, and just carrying Kiki, and that was always fun, and plus my grandmother, just the idea, just like the, what's the word, not majesty, but just the tradition, how traditional my grandmother is about everything, and just like always like got into Like, oh, my grandparents are so regal and great. And then my other grandmother, who is, I guess in theory more fun. Once again, it's just like with my cousins, which were all women. We always just be in the back room playing goldfish or spades or something, just being loud out there.
Spoons, yes.
Yeah, okay. Well, they didn't do spoons, but
I don't remember how exactly the games played, but there's spoons in the middle, and whenever somebody goes, "I gotta grab a spoon," and I grab a spoon, it's out. So I'm gonna throw them bows over spoons. Bow! It is vicious. Oh, if you want to fight somebody, that's an excuse to fight somebody.
Oh, no.
Let's play spoons, just me and you.
Bow, bow, bow. I didn't even cut your story off, but
No, it's okay. No, that was really it. And just like my parents would be like, because we didn't drink at my religious grandmother's house, so we go to the other one, and then like all the adults up there having a good time. There's lots of funk, a lot of disco music.
Wow.
And my uncle who had like this collection just of albums, he would just be DJing in his room. Because he didn't come out ever. He'd be DJing in the room, and everybody up there drinking, having a good time. The kids are in the back having a good time. It was excellent. It was a great memory.
My family drank, so the liquor was flowing.
Same, mine did as well. I think my most fond memories, like, so in where I'm from, like, it's kind of like 3 cities: Little Rock, Waldo, and Magnolia. Waldo
Where's
is
Waldo?
where.
But really, where is it?
It's in Arkansas. It's like southern Arkansas. So like in Waldo, that's where like my mom's father's side of the family is or whatever. And in Magnolia, it was my mom's side.
Mm-hmm.
So my mom's side, like, she couldn't really cook, but like her husband at the time could. So like what we would do is we knew that he would like be cooking like the week of Thanksgiving. So we would like stroll up through there. Hey grandma, hey grandpa, plate, boom, go by the house. Then we go to my mom's like father's side of the family, and like they literally like all live on the same block. So it's like Medea's house, Aunt Bob's house,
Yes,
Aunt
Medea.
Betty's house, Lowe's house, Mika's house, and you would just go plate, another plate. Gotta go back to Medea. Oh, let me go ahead and get a dessert plate. Dessert. Not dessert there, you can't cook. Dessert plate. Like, it would be so great. And like all of the kids like would just, when I say there was kids, there was enough to like maybe fill 2 classrooms or whatever. Like to the max 30 plus like kids per classroom or whatever. And like the kids will be like forced to go outside because there's not enough room in the houses or whatever. And like we're freezing our asses off. But like we look good because we just got Thanksgiving clothes or whatever. And then the grown-ups are like playing dominoes, drinking Hennessy. Like they're just like living their black lives or whatever. And then like somebody would get into a fight. Then like the local neighborhood crackhead Vic would come around or whatever and be asking for plates. But like Vic stayed with Aunt Pearl, and Aunt Pearl always took no less than 20 plates home. No less. Like, she always had, like, she was like a foster mom or whatever, so she always had foster kids, but 20 plates every time. And she would only bring potato salad, and it was like the potato salad that you'd be like, Aunt Pearl's? Thank you, Aunt Pearl. It was great, girl. And you just throw it away with your like plate folded.
Close it up, or turn it upside down.
Yes. Aunt Pearl knew she couldn't cook, but she also knew that she was coming by to get 20 plates and dipping out. It was great. Like, I loved Medea's house.
I love that.
But when she died, I was just like, I ain't fucking with y'all. This is the only woman that kept y'all civil.
Oh, it'd be like that. Come on, the
That
matriarch.
happened to me. My divorce died this year. I was like, oh, well, that was the one y'all had. And I don't think I have to fuck with y'all like that. I'm good. We good on this side.
I was fully just like, it's a no. It's a no for me. So
Wait, going back to your one of your questions. Which one was it? With the which one's your favorite Thanksgiving? I remember which one it was. My favorite Thanksgiving is the Thanksgiving where my father first fried turkey, and I realized that was a thing.
I still want fried turkey.
I shut.
Wait,
Me and
what?
Kanan had half a mind of fried turkey last year, but we talked about it. We were like doing research, saving money aside. It was an investment. A couple hundred each.
Yeah. Cause I had to call my dad, and I was like, "Dad, how you do this?" He's like, "Oh, you have to buy the stand. You gotta buy turkey. You gotta bring protein."
Yeah, you have to be outside.
We were pricing and everything.
We were.
It was close.
It was. I'm like, okay. We about to. Then I was like, Cause I realized, cause my dad like, you have to practice. I'm like, I sure do have to practice that before I start trying to fry turkey. No, but yes, you haven't had a real thing. Well, that's not really real Thanksgiving turkey, but you haven't had a Thanksgiving turkey. So you had a fried Thanksgiving turkey.
When I ate meat, I didn't really like the turkey as much.
You don't like meat.
Yeah,
Okay.
I like the ham. My grandpa always did like a Coca-Cola pineapple like ham or whatever with like maple syrup, like not maple syrup, maple like brown sugar or whatever. And like when I say he would like, it was orgasmic. Like people like the ham would be gone that night and the turkey would still be there and people would be cutting off the turkey like, damn, I wish I had ham.
Turkey is good if it's cooked right, but it's rarely cooked right. When turkey's juicy, it's actually, I think I like it better than
The
chicken.
turkey was juicy.
But
I just didn't like it.
It's
just
hard to get turkey juicy.
That's
It's
where the fried.
a whole turkey. It's hard to get a whole.
And that's where the fry come in, cause it stays juicy.
Well, my grandpa, like, he throws the fuck down. Like, it's like a whole ordeal. I remember, like, he makes chicken and dumplings, like, a lot or whatever. And, like, my great-grandma at one point in time was, like, still alive or whatever. And, like, he put too much pepper in it, but he, like, balanced it out with something. I forget what it was, but, like, bitch was up in there crying, eating, like, her chicken and dumplings. So she was like, it's so good, it's so spicy. And she's just crying, eating her plate. And I'm just like, that's how you know he can cook. Because otherwise, like, people would just be like, ooh, we're just gonna Aunt Pearl it and just, ooh.
You think you're like, uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. This plate is
I'll take a picture with it too.
Rudy Ready certified.
Right on time. Not Rudy Ready.
Yeah! What we did about Rudy Ready?
I said this plate is Rudy Ready certified.
Girl, cause you know Rudy Ready cannot cook. He was like, it's that. It'd be like the whole thing. The whole buffet table is like empty, and that's just still there. Just
Everything
side.
in public containers.
He goes to the bathroom, and disappears.
1 second, y'all. I'm almost done with the turkey. 30 more minutes.
What?
I asked my mom that one time. I was like, I was playing a joke. I was playing a joke on her, and I was like, "Hey, so like, how long do you think it would take like to cook a turkey in the microwave?" And she was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
My sister tried now. Like, I don't talk about I'm still gonna cuss you out. You dumb ass bitch. Like, don't you ever in your life try to do that.
That just sounds unsafe.
Not only unsafe, messy, just nasty. Like,
I would never cook any raw poultry.
No.
Meat. Any raw meat in the microwave, I would never cook raw meat.
That just sounds like I want salmon.
I know somebody that used to eat bacon out of the microwave.
Okay, no, bacon's a little different. I understand bacon.
I'm okay.
I could get bacon.
I
don't do it, but I could get it. I can understand it. But like, especially poultry, why would you even try your life like that?
What was your favorite food during the holidays?
Macaroni and cheese.
Mac and cheese. Mine was dressing. I love, like, they always had 3 dressings. They had a chicken dressing, turkey dressing, and a ham dressing or whatever. And I would just load up on dressing.
Oh, my Nana wears out this oyster stuffing, and it is everything I need in my entire life.
You know, you keep saying that, but it's not. It's a no.
For me?
For me?
So I'm talking about me and what
yeah.
I loved.
Are you talking
I loved
Okay.
the oyster stuffing.
To you.
Did I say for me?
Yes, to
I
you.
said for me. Do you not have ears?
Mhm.
Can you not hear?
I heard you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank
Okay.
you.
I just feel like you're trying to intimate that oyster dressing was somehow superior to
I don't understand what complex skills you're lacking. Because when I didn't say that, I said, oh, my Nana make stuff in it,
Okay.
everything. But how does that intimate that's better than your stuffing?
No.
You said I'm gonna intimate
Yes.
that. Okay, so how am I intimating that?
Because you were just like, you basically just Eva Longoria your way, like,
No, no,
into,
no, no, no,
when
no,
I was
no,
speaking
no, no,
on
no.
dressing, the 3 different
Okay,
dressings,
and
you were
then I'm
like,
talking about dressing that I like growing up.
and here you are saying, oh yeah, but my Nana's dressing, her oyster dressing, way better.
Those words never came out of my mouth. Nothing close to those words came out of my mouth.
It was
I want y'all to keep going, but I will say that he did not know what's implied. I will say that.
And
Bitch.
What? I'm like,
You're supposed to be on my side.
I'm on the right side.
It's fine. No, I'm on the right side.
No, I'm. Oh my god, I'm fighting. You coming back for that where's Waldo joke? Goddamn, man.
Well, technically, you get the left on the video because it flips it, doesn't it?
Yes, it
So,
does.
You're not. Right.
No, it doesn't. Because Bubbles is over here.
I don't remember.
When I made like the theme,
My
I
phone
know
don't do that shit, so.
Okay, that's cool. That's cute for you.
It is so cute for me.
For you.
For me.
For you.
For me.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you have an iPhone?
Okay.
Did you guys, have you guys ever had Friendsgiving?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, a funny story about last year. Okay, so even for the story, but the people haven't. So last year,
This one involves me.
Keenan and I being working girls, being booked out at Disney World.
Yes, honey.
Like, we went through a Friendsgiving here, whatever. So we were working all week. I think we had days off for like, I don't know our days off were back then. But we didn't have days off near Thanksgiving at all. We were both working the day before, the day of, and the day afterwards.
And it was like extended hours.
Like getting out of
like
9 9 p.m.
Woo!
So like, we really wanted to do Friendsgiving. Cleon was off, so we went to Thanksgiving to his mom's place. So we did it on Friday afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
And so Keenan and I were like, okay, we're gonna get all this stuff together. Cleon doesn't cook at all.
Ever.
I've never seen him cook once in his life, and I'm still not surprised. So me and Keenan have all these dishes: macaroni and cheese, turkey. We got turkey from Popeyes. You can order turkey from Popeyes. It was delicious.
Actually, it was. Shout out to
The whole
Popeye.
one?
Yes,
It was
honey.
delicious. We found
How
out
much is it?
like $50.
Oh, that's not
Something like
bad.
that.
Not at all. And it was good too. It was really good. We did, oh my gosh, remember. We did stuffing, macaroni and cheese, turkey.
Stuffing or dressing?
I call it the same thing. I
Well,
eat it
stuffing
extra.
is more like it's breadier. It's more bread than like.
Dressing is-
like dressing is moist. Like it's like.
Yeah, I think.
So the
Bias.
I think stuffing doesn't have meat in it usually.
Not usually, no. Dressing typically does, and like it's more dense and like moist, but stuffing is like can be used with croutons.
What's the box one?
It's stuffing.
Yeah.
So,
So-
I'm saying he makes stuffing.
Okay.
I made it from home scratch though. It was from the box.
Got you.
To clarify,
Just to be clear, I'm so sorry.
I made
it
it
wasn't from the
scratch.
box.
nothing we made was from a box.
Yeah, got
It
you.
was everything from scratch.
Got you.
Like drying the own bread out myself from scratch. What else did you make?
It was, let's see, turkey, your dressing, your mac and cheese. I brought over at least 2 dishes. Oh, I made candy jams, and I made something else. I just don't know.
Do you do your candy yams with marshmallows or no?
Yes.
Yes.
We had a lot
It was a lot of
already.
food.
So we
What did Cleon bring?
And did you?
Oh, we'll get there. So we had a lot already to start off with.
Mhm.
The night before Thanksgiving night, I come home.
I think the 2 dishes I actually made. We bought the turkey, but I made the turkey.
Yes, you had
that's
to
what
bake
it was.
it.
Yes. Mhm.
We come home. I'm like, okay. I'm actually feeling refreshed. I'm like, I'm ready to get stuff going. Get my oven preheated. Start. I'm like, okay, I'm making good time. Wearing it out of me. This oven haven't beat yet. Why is it?
Are you
stone-
from Austin, Texas?
Oh, that's probably voicemail. I already close up and watch. I said, why is this oven stone like me? Such an oven. Oh, she is just not working.
By the way,
oh,
this is in the middle of the night.
It's like-
the night before we're supposed to be having this Friendsgiving.
we got off at 9. And since I got home probably around 9. Like, home on car at 9:05. Just like at least 10 minutes walk upstairs sometime. This had to be around 10, 30, 11 at the earliest.
Saturday.
And we had to cook. And we
And we started to work the next day.
Right, we had to cook the food that night because we would not have time to cook it the day of
Right,
the
yeah.
Friendsgiving. Okay.
So I called Keenan. I'm like, girl, my oven's broken down. I'm having a whole can right now. I'm flipping the fuck. I was like, okay, prep everything. I'll come over, get it. We'll put it in my oven. So I do all that. I'm rushing out food. So okay, Keenan can't be up to like fucking 8 a.m. trying to pick food. So I'm like, rush together, get it all in there. Like, okay, here you go, Keenan. And I'm like, okay, I'm stressed out. Whatever. I'm going to Walmart. I'm gonna make some other shit. I made meatballs and extra. I made double eggs. I made cream sauce from scratch. Like I just Jello shots. I was like, I just need other things. I feel bad that I'm not doing as much.
You
work.
asked me about my deviled eggs that like last year.
Yeah.
Okay,
for
that's
that.
why. Okay.
And so I made all that. So anyway, Keenan bakes everything all night. He's up to like what 3, 4 in the morning.
Bitch, I was honestly, I'll be like, because I'll put the dish, I'll be like 2 dishes in, I don't want to like overdo my events, like 2 dishes in, oh, I'll take a quick nap. 3, we got 2 hours later, okay, check this, oh, that's nearly cooked, this is done, the other dish in. I like it.
So we go to work the next day, do 5 full shows, like ready to party, like okay, work. Like, Cleon, come over. I think we said 9:30, not 1 second earlier.
Yeah.
Which is not a problem. I was like, 9:30 is the earliest you can show up at my door.
Right.
The earliest. Don't try me beforehand. So we get there. We're all dressed up. We brought our friend Daphne come over. She was not required to do anything because we just invited her present.
Right.
We're like, you just
Shout out to
yourself.
Daphne. She's over here.
So she comes over, and Cleon's on his way, and he's bringing cheesecake. We're like, okay, perfect. That's a dessert.
Cheesecake.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He walks in the door, and there are 2 slices missing. But let me set this up for you. Cleon lives across the street from me at this point.
Mm-hmm.
He drove to Walmart, a 10-minute drive, before he came over to the cheesecake. From the 10 minutes from Walmart to my apartment, he said, I was hungry. And I was like, you are coming to eat. You are coming here to eat food.
Yeah.
I'm confused why you couldn't wait 10 minutes
But I was hungry.
and why you had to eat those 2 cheesecakes.
But I was hungry.
So me and Keenan paid for and cooked all this food,
Mm-hmm.
But I was
and you
hungry.
just had to bring dessert, and you brought a half-eaten cheesecake
But I was hungry. Mm-hmm.
to the dinner that you only have to bring dessert for.
Yes, and I was hungry.
And then you left early from.
But I was hungry.
When I say we cussed him out, cussed him all the way out. Still to this day, we'll still cuss him out about it.
Fully that.
I have
Jesus Christ.
2 Friendsgiving stories. So the first one was in Kagan's Crossing or whatever. You were there.
Because of something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kegel's Crossing?
hmm?
Kegel's Crossing?
Kegel's Crossing.
Yes, right across the street. And so, like, I was just like, you know what,
It
guys?
really is right across the street if you think about it. Like,
Basically.
like really, that's wild.
I was just like, you know, guys, I want to have a Friendsgiving because I'm not going home, blah, 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 blah. And I like Thanksgiving. Like, Thanksgiving is my holiday. So I was just like, y'all don't have to, like, bring anything. You can. Don't stress. I was like, I know everyone has to work and everything. And this is when I realized being an adult is ghetto. Food is expensive. It's stupid. So, like, I'm not going to have a turkey. I'm going to have salmon or whatever. But I was just like, with the amount of people that I like invited over, I should probably get 2, whatever. So I do that. I do a dressing. I do red beans and rice.
That was like 4 years ago.
I did.
Remember.
I did a whole fucking spread or whatever. Kanima and them brought bomb ass salad or whatever. Wonderful
Yeah,
or
wish
whatever.
I could have it.
And I made. You should have been there on time.
No, I can't eat lettuce. I was
Oh.
there for salad. People said it was
Right.
amazing. I was like, that looks so good. Wow, that looks so good. It's so
So,
refreshing.
One of the appetizers is like deviled eggs and like I don't know why, but these deviled eggs slap.
The one I had was bomb.com.
It slapped.
The
or
singular
whatever.
one that was left.
And I had-
it was bomb.com.
I had
That's
around-
a single one.
It was like 24 to 48 deviled eggs or whatever. And like Kanima and Mason got there early. Someone else got there early or whatever. And I was like, okay, well, you guys can have some of these deviled eggs or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But like, we want to save some for people who come later and everything. So they're like, okay. All I know is it went from 24 to 48 to like 12 eggs. And like, I had a knife threatening like Kanima and Mason. I was like, get the fuck out the kitchen. Move. I was like, move. I was like, I know these are so good. I had one myself. One. And I was just like, get the fuck out. And like, they were just like, okay. And I would be like, I have to go to the bathroom. I can hold it until someone gets here. Like, those deviled eggs were a bomb or whatever. And so like, the salmon was really good as
Salmon was
well.
really good.
It was like a honey lemon salmon or whatever.
We're
And I
gonna
like
make it again this year.
I am gonna make it. Yeah. And I'm gonna try to make the seafood dressing. Let's see how that goes. I don't know. If not, I'm gonna just throw it away. So, yeah, like that was the first one. It was really fun. Afterwards, we played like some games
4 years
or
ago. It's
something.
a foggy memory.
I don't remember.
It's
But
4 years ago.
then 2 years ago, I had a Thanksgiving at my place in Atlanta. My mom comes, like, she's having, like, man trouble with her fiance or whatever. My best friend Haley comes. Jaquez is there. Like, and then there's just, like, a lot of friends or whatever. And I, like, cooked a whole spread. And, like, afterwards, we're playing, like, 10 Fingers, Never Have I Ever or whatever. And so we're playing this, and my mom's like, I want to play as well. And so I'm just like, okay, girl. And so, like, she's playing, and, like, every question is just like, never have I ever slept with a woman. She's like, never have I ever slept with 2 men in the same day. Never have I ever, like, drink more than blah, blah, blah. Her. She puts all of her fingers down first. She puts them back up, gets out again before anyone else does. And I'm just like,
listen. Shout out to Miss Alicia because all I told you, Mama, is that you lived. You better.
Also, she had me screaming this week. She was on the phone with her driver. She's like, Dawn, excuse my French. I'm about to use a lot of it. And like, me and the cousin, I was like, yeah!
my cousin.
She went in. I was like, girl, be you.
But then, like, while we're doing that or whatever, like, I ran out of my drink, and my mom was like, I'll refill it or whatever. My mom goes into the kitchen and fully does a Keenan or whatever. I was drinking wine, and for some reason, she has tequila in her hand.
Yeah!
And I have my back to her or whatever, and Jaquez is looking at her and smiling, and I'm like, why do you have the tequila in your hand? And she was like, tequila? I thought this was sangria, my bad. And I get my cup, and I'm just like, this is nothing but tequila. Nothing but. And she's
That's
just
a lie. That's a eye drop. What you in there, bitch? Don't give me another eye drop.
I'm just like, what is wrong with you, Alicia? But like, it was really fun. But I made like this butter pecan cheesecake, and we had a praline ice cream. And my mom, she had the like fucking genius idea to add like the salted caramel like crown into it or whatever, and all together it was just fucking amazing. Orgasmic.
That does sound like it would be orgasmic.
Yeah.
You know, the first time I took a turkey was in 2017 when I opened Hollywood Pretty Universal. We all like
Got the free turkey. You know
yeah. I meant to get mine this year, but I forgot about it. And it was my first time eating turkey, so I was really stressed about it. I was like,
Oh, they're still doing it? They're still giving it out?
I think today was like the last day you can get it. Like 3 p.m. So I'll check it. I'll get tomorrow. I'll put it in the freezer. You know, it's never bad to have a whole turkey hanging around.
Just chilling.
In case you get broke. That is a week of meals right there. Week of meals.
For you.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
But
But have fun.
turkey sandwiches.
Turkey casserole.
So I'm like, okay, I'll do a whole bride. So I do a whole bride. I'm like stressed out, and I make a turkey, and I think it's terrible. I'm like, I can't stand it. I hate myself when I cook, but I'm pissed off. I'm like, whatever, I have to bring something. So I still carve it, bring it to work. People are living for it. Me, it's dry though. The flavor's so good, but it's not good.
And what color were they? Not that hard to impress.
No, actually, one was Puerto Rican, one was black. Another one was black. Nope. White.
Not sounding like they were too hard to impress.
They were living though.
I mean,
Even
it's
Thanksgiving
great, though.
last year, I made macaroni and cheese, which I rushed to make it was terrible, and people liked it, but it was really bad. I mean, I threw it away after. I was like,
that's how I felt about that macaroni and cheese that I had made that Keenan took half of being home with. He
oh,
was
that's
like,
about Keenan's macaroni and cheese. I live in macaroni and cheese.
No, I'm talking about mine.
I was talking
Not
about Keenan's.
yours.
Yeah, that one little piece I had good for me for life.
Well, no, remember the last time I made not that one, but the other time I made macaroni and cheese, you're like, we're keeping this here.
Yes.
That's why I was like, but thank you for bringing this Keenan.
Like you need ribs. Have a good time going home, girl.
Oh yeah! What was it called? What was it called? Oh, that was Labor Day. No, Veterans Day. Why?
I think it was Labor Day.
Labor Day.
All right, yeah, we find a reason to celebrate. Happy food. All right, okay.
Okay, so like name your 5 staple like foods at a Thanksgiving. Like it's always gonna be there, and like whoever cooks it is always gonna throw it down.
I like my family, like personally.
Your family.
It's been a while. I think my family's been a very long time. Let's personal because I haven't been home since like 2015. Personally, if I'm taking my time really cooking it, I have learned how to decently wear out a turkey.
Okay.
So I would do a turkey. I love ham. I love making ham.
Oh yeah.
I love doing. I'll show you a pineapple. Yes, mac and cheese, sweet potato casserole, and then mashed potatoes slime.
Okay.
Because mashed like the glue that holds it all
Yeah,
together.
I got you.
And gravy is included with the turkey. I have to make. I like it from scratch too.
Turkey gravy.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Let's see. I had to have 6 dishes, but it's alright. So if I would do that, and all these people just happen to be in the same building, my dad has to make the turkey. Myself or my aunt would have to be making macaroni and cheese. My mom's candied yams, just collard greens. But there's a collard greens that I had one time that was just so good, and I don't know the recipe, nor do I know who made it. I just know I just know it happened one day. my friends added potato salad, which is the only potato salad on earth I would eat because I don't like potato salad, except for his potato salad.
Okay.
And then, maybe that is just 5. Oh, my mom's candied yams, absolutely.
You already said that.
The nuggets, those are the 5
He wants that twice.
I know.
That's why they have to be there.
Just
I was playing
from my mom.
Yes.
Mine would be my salmon, of course. My dressing, now that I know how to perfect like just like a regular dressing without any meat or whatever. Then my deviled eggs, my baked macaroni and cheese, but it's a lobster and shrimp mac or whatever. That's real clutch. And I think my last one would probably be banana pudding.
Oh, I do love banana pudding.
Yeah, like
And it's hard to fuck up, but when you hit it,
When it's right, it is like, oh, honey, I'm coming back, and I'm coming back, and I'm coming back. And I'm like a good big container takes us home, thank you.
in fact,
And when the cookies are like at its softest point,
I like it crispy.
I appreciate those.
I like the soft. I like this. When
But
it's
you know
like-
what also I do like, instead of using vanilla wafers, I like using them those like chess cookies.
Oh,
Yeah, it's breaking the norms. I have to break. They're like a regular shortbread sugar cookie.
chestnut.
Okay.
They're like, but the presentation looks good. They're not chestnut. They're like big square
They're called
cookies.
chessmen.
Yeah, and they look good presentation wise.
I'm gonna show you, Keenan.
Oh, okay, I have no idea what this is.
I live for them.
They said my grandmother's
6,
dressing.
6, 1. No, you didn't.
No, you did it. Okay,
That's the
okay.
6th dish. The 6th dish. My grandmother's stuffing, dressing, whatever.
How can we get on this phone? Raw dog fisting.
Oh my god.
No, if you're on Twitter, then maybe.
Come
we'll
on,
talk
raw
about
dog fisting.
it. Y'all on Twitter?
Don, is this you being raw dogged and fisted?
No.
Oh my
that's,
god.
That's my fist.
Why
though.
do you start?
You
That's
fell
my
asleep.
fist, though.
You fell asleep watching Brendan Weaver raw.
Oh my god.
If I really wanted
Raw
to see it, I
footage?
can get the full. I get it in person if I really wanted it.
So these are the cookies.
Oh, okay.
Presentation.
For me, it's not.
I love.
It's not for me.
Can somebody make that for me?
If I feel like being extra day, yes.
Okay.
I'll put it in the
We can
request
get Totoro
list.
to do it.
Is the banana pudding good?
I mean, he
It is
can't.
banana pudding.
Oh, it is good. We did
Yeah.
it.
Okay. I just want to see. Now I have something.
Where the fuck is Totoro? He hasn't been down here this month.
Yeah, apparently we're like 3 monthers now.
Ghetto.
Fuck you, Matthew
I'm
Totoro.
just kidding. I like that him right there. No.
Okay, doke.
Problem is, fuckboys is around here.
You said what?
One of his fuckboys lives here, so probably.
But you might not have been living here like part time.
Me, you racist ass bitch.
Oh my-
Can't say hi to nobody.
Oh, or. Okay, so I think that concludes like the summary of it. Like, let's go ahead.
Let's do our sponsors, and we have a lot of sponsors this week because we're being holiday and giving.
Yes, so we're gonna break it down in 2 sections. Okay, doke. Our first sponsor.
2 sections.
Yeah, for sponsors.
You didn't talk about that.
I did.
You said
I
4. You said 4. You said 15 seconds each.
So our first sponsor, we're gonna be sponsoring Miss Taisha Bradley. That is Taisha Bradley, TYEESHABRADLEY. I don't know how to spell your last name, girl. I'm so sorry. Anyway, she is an artist. She's an artist, and this is her coloring book. She has several. These coloring books, a series of coloring books, are featuring Black women doing great things. So this particular one is magic. Huh? This particular one is magic. See, these ones magic. They're doing all types of hoodoo and voodoo. And then she has other ones. She has like Black Girls Who Do Work. She has a Black Hair One, I believe. But she also has a series. She doesn't have a series, but she illustrates a series of children's books. So if you want to buy one of her coloring books, you can go to Amazon.com and really just type in her name, Taisha, TYEESHA, TYEESHA, yes. Bradley, BRADLEY, and it should come right up. So, all right. Thank you, Taisha. We love you.
Love you,
and
girl.
keep being fierce and talented.
Yes, and our next one will be.
Alright, a good old personal friend of mine. So we know we've all been rocked by the pandemic.
True.
And especially people just out of work. So I have a good friend of mine. He used to be a customer here at Disney World and I suppose at Universal Orlando, who's not a customer over on Broadway. He does Frozen. He does Frozen. What's his shows?
I don't know.
He does several shows of costuming on Broadway. So during the pandemic, he has started his own candle company to, one, fill the time of just having time to sit at home and do nothing. Especially because he was in New York during the outburst of the pandemic when it was like just going rampant. So he was just literally sitting inside. Yeah, that's it. So it's called Rusty Nail Candle Company. You can find him on Etsy. He makes all the candles by himself in his apartment and ships it out every week. He has sales always going on. We want to support people who are out of work, people from the arts who will be out of work for at least another 6-7 months before Broadway even thinks about opening up.
Yikes.
Please support.
Yeah, and that scent is.
Where can I find this one?
Etsy, Rusty Nail Candle Company.
What's that scent called?
The scent is called Home for Christmas. Has orange peels, cinnamon, cypress, and clove and pine. Some
of his other scents are Oak Christmas Tree, Fireball Whiskey, Jack Frost, Santa Elf, Toasted Pumpkin Spice, the Home for Christmas, the best cinnamon bun.
What?
Not kidding, I was being wet now.
Wait. Oh, these are decently priced, y'all.
Yeah.
Nothing's over $10. Oh, I'm about to. This on Etsy, you said?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, those are, I think, those are wax melts. The candles, I believe, are.
Oh, wax melts.
The candles, I think, are 20.
Oh, okay. That makes a lot more sense.
22. Pretty
That's so fine. That's
So, I'm listening.
But yes, he wants to support the arts because he will be out of work because Broadway's not opening anytime soon.
Nah.
He does several shows on Broadway, so.
Okay. So our next one is my good friend Amber. Amber is number one, a dancer. Actually, number one, a bad bitch. Number two, a dancer. Number three, a lash tech that will get you right. Like, and when I say, your phone. When I say these lashes are nice, I don't get my lashes did, but if I get my lashes did. Yeah, I am. But I wanted to show Keenan.
Easier. I would say easier. I just took the picture.
Yeah, I am, but
Okay. I was making sure. I'm just making sure her quality is shown. Instagram is upper left. No, go over upper left.
upper left.
Looks at social.
Remember, she's found us something that person.
So it is A-M-B-U. If you want to go ahead and follow Amber, she's in Atlanta. She's doing lashes here, there, everywhere, and they are beautiful. That is AMBURRTHEDANCER, Amber the dancer, and her lashes are so
cute.
right? And they don't look like gaudy, you know? Like they look full and they look like, you know, just like what you would expect from like lashes.
And if you ever have trouble finding any of these Instagram sites, we follow all people we sponsor because we believe in the product.
We do.
So we don't follow a lot of people, so it's easy to find them.
Yeah.
Just
absolutely.
us, our number one fan, and our sponsors.
I heard you're only fan. What?
Wait.
Our number one fan.
I follow Amber, right?
I just did.
Okay. In Ronald.
Cool. Ibex Designs in here. Rex. REX. Iron. Is it
Ironic.
Iron X?
Ironic.
There we go. That's something. Here it is. Yep. Iron IX. That's fine. There's an X somewhere in there.
But yeah, go follow Amber, check out her lashes, check out her dance videos, check out the bad bitch. And yeah, and let's go ahead and get to those questions. Sorry, we didn't have, we're shooting today on Friday and we didn't have questions today or whatever because we had to like move our schedule around.
Just to be clear, that wasn't intentional.
It was.
Because somebody on the phone told me, by somebody the person has questions, oh, am I something funny? I've got 2 questions today. But it works out because I did more questions the other day.
That's funny. Like, did you record this call or something?
No, I know what happened and you know what happened and God knows the truth.
Good thing I'm not a Christian.
Neither.
Please don't be lying, Lord and say we.
Oh, it is the truth though. I'm not lying.
I didn't say that was. I wasn't a part of it. This is the first time hearing it, so.
But yeah, it's Thanksgiving week. We're leaving on Sunday and then I booked out tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Getting in a full up get up, so all the time I need.
What are we doing tomorrow?
Crowning ceremony.
Oh.
You keep forgetting about this crowning ceremony that's been booked in months. For months. It's been booked for months. You keep forgetting about it. Candace always, hey, let me know in advance, and I might show up.
Yeah.
Candace, you know, 2 months in advance. What's happening? What's
going on? I know. I have nothing doing that day. I have nothing to do that day, but I have
nothing. Nothing. That's cute.
Nothing.
Our fourth sponsor is Ironic Designs. Oh my god. So my best friend Ronald from Atlanta, he's a graphic designer. And no, we have nothing to show right now. But I will be putting like it as a story or whatever. But yeah, like he does like flyers and everything. And like when I say like they look really nice.
They are really high quality content.
And he was featured. He was featured in like the Voyage Atlanta. Meet Ronald Burgess of Ironic Design. Speaking like it's fucking amazing. But yeah, he will do any freaking flyer, poster, or anything like that. Like he predominantly currently works for churches or whatever, but literally everyone gets him. Like they're just like, I need this like done up, and it will look professional. It won't look like somebody made it. It won't look like someone who makes spray paint shirts made your flyer.
Oh, it's high quality.
It's high quality.
I used to work a lot of graphic designer back when I used to teach, but back when I actually had to do a lot more work for my teaching. I worked for every school. And you had to say, I want this, and okay, what's getting done. But that's some of the best graphic design I've seen, and I used to work a lot of graphic designers and that.
So Ronald?
No, yeah, Ronald's the best.
Oh yeah.
I used to work with a lot of people from Virginia and DC.
But yeah, hey, best friend, we love you. Okay, and our last sponsor is, of course, Pure Golf is Simple.
Oh yes.
Ever felt like, wow, damn, I need a new hobby? You know what? I really like to do?
What?
Golf.
Really?
You know who golfs?
Tiger Woods.
Yes. And Jordan.
Every president that has, well, at least the most recent ones.
Let's not bring up the recent one, but like most presidents, yeah. Except for the dead ones. They
My father.
because they're dead. My father is dead. I said my father's dead.
Okay.
I meant the golfing.
Oh, your father golfs?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, my father doesn't golf because he's dead.
But he's not here visiting you. What a deadbeat.
Oh my god.
This is a weird sponsor. But
It's okay.
Y'all know.
They paid $20 for this.
If y'all listen to our podcast and look at the videos, you know that we were going to shout Pure Golf is Simple out because they are what? Simple, what? Golf, what?
You missed the Masters this year, but guess what? It happens every year, Henny.
And you can like maybe get into the PGA.
I don't know how that works, but people make money from it somehow, some way.
What is the A stand for?
I think association.
So
It's not pure
Golf Association. I'm pretty sure it's
not pure.
I'm pretty
Maybe
sure.
activity.
I think it's pro golf.
No, I think it's pro golf.
Can somebody, can you
My
get the
phone's
name of the
over
sponsor?
there. No, we're talking about the PGA.
No.
Oh, the PGA.
The association.
Okay. I was like,
golf.
what?
Oh, we don't know about pure golf. Simple. We don't know nothing about the PGA.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure the PGA means Pure Golf.
Pro golf.
No, Pure
Pro
Golf
golf.
Association.
Pro golf.
Because Jordan will get you to the PGA because he's what?
No, Jordan, we need the skills you need to get there. The rest is up to you. You have to put in the hard work.
Oh, absolutely.
They're not miracle work. If you're trash and you don't put in hard work, he's not gonna hold your hand. He ain't your mama.
Yeah.
He's a qualified professional.
He will probably make sure that you have the skills to be better than Michael Jordan.
You will need all this. He will give you all the tools you need.
And that wraps up our sponsors for the week.